Several merchant ships have disappeared on the run between Starbase 7-3 and Starbase 4-2. Both starbases are on the edge of Gorn space, and there are 3 relatively new colonies in the star systems between bases. We have made arrangements with the Gorn to patrol the systems, but so far the patrols have had no success. In the meantime, the colonies all need supplies, and many of the local merchants are unwilling to take cargoes to them. You have been chosen to lead a convoy. Besides your own ship, you will have the Constitution-class cruiser Musashi and the Miranda-class cruiser Rutherford as escorts. Good luck, cadets.
Captain's log, stardate 4664.5. I am leading a convoy proceeding from Epsilon Lambda to the Andreas system, with 3 stops in between. I hadn't anticipated that so much time would be taken up with just arranging how 5 ships will travel together.
Captain Hashai is hailing us, Captain. Captain, we have a hail from Captain Tobias of the Sydney.
Good to see you, Captain. The High Roller is ready to depart whenever and however you give the word. You're fortunate to have such a lucky ship with you in this endeavor. Might I suggest that the High Roller precedes the other ships? If there are pirates, they might break their cover to attack.
My job here, Captain Hashai, is to keep your ship and the Sydney out of danger, not to toss you into it. That's what a convoy is all about.
I assure you, Captain, that I am quite capable of defending myself.
And what if the pirate is a full-scale warship, Captain? Can the High Roller handle an attack from a Gorn cruiser or Klingon bird of prey?
But these systems are far away from Klingon or Romulan territory, Captain, and I'm sure the Gorn government has no interest in our simple enterprises.
What's the hold-up, Forrester? While we're sitting here doing nothing, my colonists are getting a bit restive, if you know what I mean.
Captain Tobias, we will be leaving just as soon as I can be sure that we're all ready to go.
If we're not moving soon, I'm taking matters up with the Trebolide cartel.
We might already be on our way if I wasn't constantly being interrupted. No more messages, Magia?
No, sir, the comm lines are completely silent.
Course laid in, Captain.
Stardate 4664.6. We have arrived in the system of Bachmann's star without incident. The Sydney is beginning to unload her cargo of colonists. The captain of the Dinsmore has claimed a special consideration.
Captain Forrester, if we go to Wolf 5-1, I can obtain the trading post excess supply of Orion glittergams. Surely a simple switch in order of approach cannot disrupt the convoy unduly?
Captain Schuleman, this convoy has been established so that Starfleet can keep track of our movements. There is no place in the schedule for side trips.
Captain, a ship has come out of warp near the orbit of Bachmann 5.
We're being hailed. They are using Gorn call signs.
I'm sorry, but I must cut this discussion short, Captain Schuleman. We will be leaving as soon as you are fully loaded or in 3 hours regardless. Forrester out.
The Gorn captain is hailing us, Captain.
This is the shore of the Gorn cruiser, Swift Talon. Am I speaking to the human David Forrester?
This is Captain David Forrester of the Federation Starship Paris. I believe we've met before, Captain Zashar.
We met in Hia space, sectors away from here. You should know Gorn and Federation protection of the mimics has worked well.
Good to hear, Zashar. Are you looking for pirates as well?
I have found the Gorn trader Dark Sea amongst the moons of the 5th planet of the star system. There was nothing left but shattered hull metal.
What was the Dark Sea doing in the system?
Dark Sea made several trips to your human system to sell goods.
Do you wish help in searching for the pirate who did this?
I think they left the system, but I would like to accompany your convoy. It passes close to my own base.
I'm sorry, Captain Zashar, but my orders do not allow for any additions to the convoy list. Good hunting in your search for pirates. Happy to have you with us, Captain Zashar. Please take up a station to the rear of the convoy and keep a lookout for possible trouble coming from behind.
Deliveries complete, Captain.
Course laid in, Captain.
Captain's log, stardate 4664.7. We're now leaving the orbit of Augustus Prime. Interference from the proximity of the star Augustus Gamma makes it necessary that we proceed at impulse power to the outer asteroid belt before engaging warp drive. All ships, both merchant and escort, are in excellent condition. I understand from Captains Hashai and Shulaman that trades went well, although Captain Shulaman has some suggestions.
But surely, Captain, there is nothing really compelling us to follow this route so slavishly. Could we not to double back after doing business at Wolf 5-1 so we can bring these poor deprived gas miners the Orion Glittergams?
Captain Shulman, please. We will be going from the Wolf 5-1 system to the Andrea system.
Glittergams deteriorate quickly, Captain. By the time the next convoy takes place, the merchants of Wolf 5-1 will have ejected them into space.
So, you intended to sell the Augustins Glittergams, which would be bordering on spoiled, Captain.
Well,
This conversation is over.
Ship coming out of warp at the usual transition point, Captain. It's moving at the pace of a warship.
The ship is hailing us, Captain. It's the Corlez, a trader explorer from Vulcan.
Open a channel, Magia.
Hailing frequencies open, sir.
I am Captain Hodel of the Vulcan Free Ranger Quarles. Do I have the honor of addressing the commander of this convoy?
I'm Captain David Forrester of the Federation starship Paris.
Captain, sensors record debris coming from the same point that the Corlez came out of warp. It appears to be battle damage, but the Corlez shows no sign of being damaged.
Is that the sound of a Vulcan voice I hear, Captain? As I was about to say, I am here to report an attempted piracy that was all too successful against a ship we were in company with. The debris your science officer reports demonstrates how close our two ships were. The other ship's debris was picked up in our warp field.
What ship were you in company with, Hodel? And where did this attack take place?
The ship was the Federation merchant ship Henry Hull, Captain Forrester. We were leaving orbit around Leander 4 and preparing to warp to this system when a ship uncloaked and attacked us. It looked to be Klingon.
Our information shows that the Henry Hull is a ship that commonly comes to this colony. Leander 4 is one of its other common stops.
But what is a Klingon ship doing all the way over here, Captain? We're a long way from Klingon space.
Captain, Klingon ships do have the range to come this far, particularly if they have a mother ship accompanying them. The same applies to Romulan ships.
Mr. Corrin, how far away is the Leander system?
About 4 days at Warp 6, sir. Since I doubt the Corlez can go much above Warp 4, the attack probably took place over a week ago.
I think at last, a chance at the pirates. Magia, notify Captain Kirk of the Musashi that he is in charge of the convoy. Mr. Corrin, set a course for the Leander system. I think this contact should be checked out. Magia, please get Captain Kirk of the Musashi. Magia, please send a copy of the Corlez's report to Starfleet and the local Gorn Command. Thank you for your information, Captain Hodel. Is there anything else we can do for you?
Our destination is Wolf 5-1, Captain. Can we join your convoy?
I'm afraid that my orders do not allow me to accept further ships into this convoy. I cannot take responsibility for defending you if the ships under my protection are attacked. We're here to protect all shipping in this area, Captain. We'll be glad to have you join us. I'll take your request under advisement, Captain. Pair us off. Mr. Sturrock, do your sensors show anything strange about the Corlez?
Sensors show that the Corlez is extremely structurally sound, even for a ship of her class, sir. She has more weapons bays than a standard merchantman, though it is not evident just what weapons are in those bays. Her engines are the equivalent to the Starfleet norm. She could probably attain Warp 7 in emergencies.
Is that common for a Vulcan trader explorer?
Captain, the number of weapons bays is somewhat excessive. In general, such ships raise shields and run when confronted by attackers.
Perhaps she's a Q ship, Captain.
A what?
A Q ship is a civilian vessel that has been fixed up like a warship. They pretend to be harmless, then attack when their target doesn't expect anything. They're normally used to protect convoys like this one, but sometimes they're used as commerce raiders.
Magia, raise Hodel on the Corlez for me.
Captain Hodel for you, sir.
Captain, I'm going to have to ask you to allow us to board you and examine your ship. Our sensors show that perhaps you should be part of the escort, not the convoy members. Why is it you have so many weapon bays, Captain?
It is because of the pirates, Captain. We have many of these weapons because our armament is out of date and comparatively weak. Please, Captain, if you wish to inspect my ship, I invite you to do so.
Thank you, Captain Hodel. Thank you, Captain Hodel. A security party will transport to your bridge shortly. Please keep your shields down. Thank you, Captain Hodel. I'm sure that won't be necessary. Please take up a station to the aft of the High Roller and prepare to embark for Wolf 5-1 at Warp 3.
Course laid in, Captain.
Captain's log supplemental. We've arrived in the Wolf 5-1 system without incident and are scanning to determine the current location of the Trebleard mining station, which has no fixed position. There's been no attack on the convoy so far.
Captain, given the nature of this system, I think it would be best if we all split up. Whoever finds the station first can alert the others, and we can all gather again there.
Do you have some secret way of finding the station, Hashai? You're just trying to get your goods to the miners before they see mine.
Nonsense. I have no more idea of its location than you do. Perhaps I will find them first. Perhaps you will. Roll the dice, Shulaman. Take a chance.
We will not be splitting up, gentlemen.
But Captain, we have been safe so far. The pirates are obviously gone.
Captain, a ship coming out of Cloak directly in our path.
Battle stations, red alert.
Captain, sensors show that the Corlez has just attacked the Swift.
shields down to 50. Solar shields are critical, sir. Foresight shields have been damaged. Master engines back online. Shield system is damaged, Captain. Repair crews are working on it. Forward shields down to 50. Support is critical. Repaired. Forward shields are critical, sir. Forward shields are critical, sir. Lower shields repaired. The warp drives are fit as a fiddle now, Captain.
The USS Rutherford reports that all is well, Captain.
Forward shields repaired.
Captain, the Swift Talon is hailing us.
Is this the treachery the Gorn may expect from the humans?
I assure you, Zashar, that the Corlez is probably a fake. We are as angry as you are.
No ship reports enemy contact, sir.
Sensors confirm that only members of the convoy are still in the system, Captain.
I guess we found our pirate.
From the weapons they're using, they must have been Romulans instead of Vulcans.
But why has the Corlez stolen our records as a Vulcan freighter?
My records indicate that the Corlez's last status report was made 2 years ago. That gives plenty of time for the Romulans to have captured her and outfitted her as a Q ship.
Course laid in, Captain.
Hail.
Everything...
Hailing.
Every mission accomplished.
Excellent, Cadet. Your score and performance on this scenario were well above average.